40,000 students in the Sacramento City Unified School District returned to the classroom today. Good evening. As always, thank you so much for joining us on To The Point. I'm Alex Bell. Classes for TK through 12th grade officially started. This is a look at McClatchy High School just this morning. You can see the balloons up, everyone getting ready. But look, students are coming back to a district facing some serious financial problems, and a recent appeal over its labor deal was just denied. AB's 10's Beck Habegger joins us in studio with a look at those numbers.
Yeah, Alex, $80 million. That's approximately the projected cash shortfall Sac City Unified is facing by the end of the fiscal year in late June. And they're expected to start running out of money 2 months before that in late April. Now, while that's an improvement over previous estimates, I asked about next steps to keep bettering the fiscal picture.
It's like we're trying to scale a really big mountain.
Tara Jean is president of the Sacramento City Unified Board of Education, which is doing everything it can to avoid requesting an emergency loan from the state.
Going to the state just gets you cash. It doesn't solve your problems.
Asking for a state bailout is a last resort for a district on the brink of insolvency, or in other words, running out of cash. Once granted, all board members lose their authority, the district superintendent is fired, and the county superintendent and state leaders appoint a trustee to lead the district until it recovers financially, a process that can take years.
We are determined to ensure that our local community and employees and students are a part of what we decide to do in our district.
To that end, as ABC 10 has been reporting, the board approved an agreement between the district and Sacramento City Teachers Association to free up nearly $100 million, using money from a retiree health benefit fund, Medi-Cal reimbursement fund, as well as unfilled vacancies. But when a local school district is on the brink of insolvency, the County Office of Education steps in to provide financial oversight. In this case, a financial advisor appointed by the Sacramento County Office of Education, or SCUSD, rescinded the agreement, saying the agreement ties the district's hands long term and would only temporarily delay the district's impending insolvency by a few weeks, while also making it more difficult for the district to make a sustainable long-term fiscal recovery. At a meeting last week, board members voted to appeal that decision to State Superintendent Tony Thurmond, asking him to step in. In 2 letters sent Monday, Thurmond denied the board's appeal, but also said he thinks the district's agreement with the teachers union would help the financial picture. He encouraged the county and district to continue working together towards solutions.
Our commitment is to say we will keep moving step by step, piece by piece, to get over that mountain together.
She and other district leaders met last week with SCUSD, the state superintendent's office, and the Fiscal Crisis and Management Assistance Team called FCMAT. That's an independent state agency tasked with helping districts in crisis. All these stakeholders went over the district's financial plans together and got on the same page in terms of the projected cash shortfall, about $80 million by the end of June, with insolvency starting in late April if nothing is changed. I spoke on the phone separately with SCUSD Superintendent Dave Gordon and FCMAT CEO Mike Fine. Both agreed the meetings were helpful. Gordon says SCUSD stands by its appointed fiscal advisor's rescission of the district's agreement with the teachers union, but is open to exploring a revised version. Fine says the most important thing right now is drilling down into the details of a $158 million fiscal sustainability plan the board passed last month, noting the district may yet be able to avoid running out of cash this school year, but he can't assess that until he sees the granular financial details of the plan.
The school board's next regular meeting is August 20th. FCMAT says any hopes of remaining solvent and avoiding requesting an emergency loan from the state will require some pretty drastic action sooner rather than later. And long-term financial recovery will likely involve painful cuts for next school year. Alex?
All right, Becca, thank you.